Alright, how's it going, you guys? This is Chase with LA Chameleons with my girlfriend Alina. We're going to go ahead and do a run through of all of our chameleons and our setup. This one goes out to somebody who actually special requested that we do a run through. He's from Instagram and he's following us, so this goes out to you. Thank you very much for the recommendation. So we're going to go ahead and start out with our biggest cage here. This is Furiosa's cage, and Alina is going to go ahead and talk a little bit about it.
So originally we had Max and Furiosa together, and then we've separated them since, but Furiosa, since she's laid eggs, we have this whole area for her to lay her eggs in when we put the dirt in there. As far as the cage setup itself, I have this rope, I have some basking branches in here, we have a rock dripper. I leave the top open because it's nice. Sometimes they like to drink from the top. And we have a plant in here, another plant to the side that she can crawl on. They're all quite tame by now, so it's not a problem for her or Max to be out. That's our female veiled. So there's jungle vines in there and eco carpet at the bottom. And lots of nooks and crannies and places to explore.
It's a true chameleon wonderland. I kind of want to live in there. So right now Furiosa is going to sleep. Thank you very much for bearing with us. Alright, have a good night.
Good night.
We're going to let her go. And of course we have a timer, but we delayed it a little bit just because we want to go ahead and do some filming here. So it's going to go off pretty soon because it's already nighttime. And we're moving over to Max's domain.
Alright, Max is going to sleep too. We don't keep him in a cage, he just free ranges. He has his little places where he goes. He sleeps here, or on top of the stained glass, or up on the top of that. His lights are up here, and I created this kind of little feature out of foam and the straw mats and the scrubbies with the foliage, and we spray that down in the morning. We keep his food in there. And he just kind of chills out and does what he wants to do. That's where we put his worms. Alright.
And moving on to the juvenile cage. That's Mad Max's label, by the way, because sometimes he gets a little mad. This is the juvenile cage. It's actually the Leo and Virgo crew. So right now they're in here. We have about 3 of them.
And they should be finding homes soon. The rest of their brothers and sisters have all been sold. And yeah, we have the foliage in there, the willow in the back, jungle vines, and kind of 2 branches crossed with rope at the top. And I really like knotting and macrameing the rope. And they love hanging out on it and kind of creating little places where they can climb up and jump down. There's also some fun foliage at the bottom that I found. That's like a little mossy bottom. It's pretty cool. Creates a nice ambiance, and these little guys love this one.
So that's the Leo and Virgo clutch. We're almost done with them. And they're getting ready for bed too, so we'll move on.
And then the little guys are going to be moving up to that cage soon. The little guys we have now are the Libras, Scorpios, a little spa. So they're going to bed now, but you can kind of see them up here. So we clean these pretty frequently, and we just change the features. We have a bunch of backups. And so we have the fake foliage, some branches, some places where they can climb, and some stuff suction to the side so they can get on the walls and enjoy themselves. They like the netting on the top so they can climb upside down. It keeps the fruit flies in. And for anybody that's not doing too well, we have the wellness spa. If they're kind of looking a little frailer or weaker, we'll put them in there for a few weeks until they can get a little stronger and have less competition for food.
So that's our little baby setup here. Our Scorpios, of course, have been around for a couple months, and our Libras as well.
We can turn this a little bit so you can see the Libras over here.
The Libras are getting really, really big. These guys are growing really quickly, so it's going to be pretty soon that we move them up to the larger cage, the full screen cage. So you can see there's like 3 or 4 there.
And we have just a heating cable on top. It's really mild in LA, but it's nice to give them a little bit of extra heat. And then we have a UVB bulb at the top.
All right, and last but not least, drum roll. We're really excited about this new setup. This is a new cage, by the way. New setup. This is Star-Lord and Gamora. They are our 2 brand new Panther Chameleons. They're ambilobe. So we have 2 of them. And here's the inside of the cage here.
So this is the newest cage that we made for these guys. And they have a big basking branch feature up here. We have the rope kind of knotted, some vines. And I have these willow balls that I kind of strung some rope through. Make this feature and a little rope bridge for them to climb on. They've been really enjoying the cage so far.
And whose head is poking out there?
That's Star-Lord.
That would be Star-Lord. He's our male ambilobe chameleon. And this is courtesy of West Coast Chameleons. We bought from them and we love them. Both of these guys we bought from them.
Really beautiful, really healthy.
Gorgeous, yeah. He's quite the looker.
Yeah. And
our female is somewhere to be found. Oh,
right there.
she's right here. She's so good at blending, I thought she was rope. There she is. She's trying to find...
Like, yes.
I've been found. She's trying to find a good spot to settle down, I'm sure. So, yeah, they're 2 totally different colors. The female ambilobes tend to be this lighter sort of color. You really don't get to see their color too much. It's more the males that express the more intense color. But her design, as you can see already, is very, very cool. It's very, very attractive. Oh, would you look at that? Wow.
Wow.
She's like, quit bothering us. It's time to go to bed. Get your video done. All right. Well, I guess that's a good time to sign off. Cool. Well, it was a pleasure showing you guys our setup. We really appreciate your time and checking out our video. Feel free to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube page if you haven't already, and then you can stay tuned with our next additions to our YouTube page.
And you can find us on Instagram and at LA Chameleons.
At LA Chameleons, totally. All right, we'll see you next time. Have a great night.